Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you everybody for joining us. Yeah, this is the first time we are using Zoom, and the good thing is it will be interactive. Yeah, feel free to unmute yourself to ask questions, and also you can use the chat window to ask questions. Yeah, just for those of you, if you guys are the first time to use Zoom, you should be able to see there is some button in the bottom. Actually, can you guys see this? Yeah, you can react. You can type in the chat window to ask questions. And right now we have like a 15 people, 16 people joining us. Yeah, feel free to if you know the answer, yeah, feel free to reply the answer. And let me have a look. Okay, no other questions. So let's get started. Yeah, we also renamed the title a little bit. We are still doing the focusing on the Share the Joy 100% off. And I added the title as a Let's Be Cube Strong. So shortly I will talk about what is Cube Strong. Okay, this is May 2025. So thank you for joining me. So my name is Yong Kang Hee. By now, you guys should all follow me and follow all of our LinkedIn pages. Yeah, that can be a requirement. Yeah, part of the app. So once we join the name, we will verify if you guys actually follow me, if you guys actually follow our LinkedIn page. That will be part of the requirements, okay? Because we need you guys to help us to spread the word, spread the news. If you guys don't follow us, that doesn't help, okay? So on the screen, as you can see, I love Kubernetes. I love AWS. I'm a fully certified on AWS and also fully certified on Kubernetes. So tonight we got, depends on where you are. For me, it's nighttime. So we got 1 hour and we have an awesome speaker joining us for the first time. We have a Golden Cube astronaut. He's one of the very first cube astronaut, Golden Cube astronaut, even globally. I believe he's one of the very first in Asia Pacific as well. If you haven't noticed, we have a new domain name called ksug.ai. Yeah, please, try check the link, and you might have noticed, yeah, Dodi, he's a guy, one of the very first Golden Cube astronaut. He has his camera on. Yeah, shortly I will pass him to talk about his journey to become Cube astronaut and then become one of the very first Golden Cube astronaut. And also part of his talk, he will talk about uh, their company's journey, digital transformation for the last few years. He worked for one of the largest telco company in Indonesia, Telkomsel. So since we talk about it, let's be Cube Strong. So what is Cube Strong? So Cube Strong, my mouse doesn't work. Okay, so this is the first time we're going to introduce the Cube Strong program, okay? So Cube Strong is the world's second community created program. So what's the first one? The first one is astronaut, AWS astronaut. That's our first created community program to mainly to drive the impact to help the community to get certified on AWS certification. Now we have something even more exciting, the Cube Strong. So in the cloud native world, the multi-cloud is the future, and so is being Cube Strong. So the Cube Strong is more to reward the community members who community hero, actively support and uplift others to help people to on their cloud native journey. And the other requirements is you must be certified on multi-cloud. So to be more specific, you need to be fully certified on at least 2 different cloud platforms. Okay, so example, if you are astronaut, an AWS astronaut, you're fully certified on AWS, plus you're fully certified on Kubernetes. That becomes the Cube astronaut. So if you are certified, yeah, we're thinking, Kubernetes or CNCF as one cloud provider. So you got an astronaut from AWS, our community created a program, plus a Cube astronaut from a CNCF. Now you become a kubestrong, okay? So you need a astronaut plus kubestrong, become kubestrong. Also, we make the special because we have a special guest. He's one of the very first golden kubestrong. So people might ask, I'm already golden kubestrong. I did 14 certifications. Can I be a kubestrong club members? So the good news is we are modeling Dodi's, certification journey. Okay, he is a golden cube astronaut. Plus, he did two AWS certification, two of the hardest one, solution architect professional, plus DevOps engineer. So based on the two of the requirements, he can become a cube strong. So shortly, I will talk about the our keystone making an impact to showing the versatility and giving back to the community to inspire more people along the journey. Okay, so the first few members. So obviously I make myself always the first one because I created the program. Okay. So if you got the blue jacket, you got the golden jacket. So you might have saw, I'm wearing two double jacket. Yeah, because it's a little bit cold here in Melbourne. So I got a golden jacket, I got a blue jacket. So that make me become one of the very first Cube Strong. Okay, I'm part of the Cube Strong program. In Adobe, he's one of the very first golden cube strong. Plus, he did the two other cloud certifications. He is qualified to be a cube strong as well. So, moving forward, we will keep running the Let's Be Cube Strong, program every month. So, similarly, and we will also do the lucky draw as usual to give away the nice swags. So, who are the first Cube Club members? So the first 16, they are kind of like a special. They are both good. They are both astronaut plus a cube astronaut. So the 16 people, we already put them on the map. There is a map for the world's first 16 astronaut map. And plus, Dodi, he's actively helping the community. He is joining us to give to talk about his journey to inspire more people. So he's qualified to be one of our first CubeStrong Club members as well. Okay, so excited. So before I hand it over to Dodi to talk about his journey to become a golden cube journal, I really want to talk about two things very importantly. So one thing is after the session, we will have a Kasuga surprises or lucky draw wheel of the names. So basically to give away some really nice swags, but I want to highlight we are purely supporting the community. So we need your help to help us reacting and resharing. So you need to be qualified. You need to make sure you submit like a 5 reaction to our post and reshare our post, and also tag us in the post. Very importantly, I actually today I spent probably 1 hour to clean up the entries, part of the lucky draw. We don't really like people cheating. Okay, they submitted a lot of the entries. Just all of these are duplicate. So I removed probably 1/3 of the entries. So just to be fair, every entry must be new, must be valid. There is no duplicate entries. There is no fake entries. Your name must be match your LinkedIn profile. That's where we are going to validate or to verify. We don't accept the nicknames. You have a nickname or short name with dash or without a dash. That doesn't work. Okay, just to be clear. And there is no multiple. We don't like multiple names, multiple email address, multiple phone numbers. Just make it clear. Okay. So here is the rules. Let's play fair and follow the rules. And otherwise, we will remove you if we found invalid entries. Today, we actually removed almost 1/3 of the entries. And if you keep doing this, we will remove you from our future lucky draw. Okay. So make sure you submit valid entries. So So excited. Yeah, we're going to learn from Ododi about his journey, their company's digital transformation. But before that, I really want to highlight one more thing, actually two more. And if you are not aware, I initially created the link tree. The link tree is kind of like a one social link. You can including all of your social links. You can even subscribe to the link. So for example, I put here the latest learning certification discount and also event discount and all of our social platforms. And we also encourage people to donate the exam vouchers to support the rest of the community members and how you can join our 100% off lucky draw. And feel free to explore. Yeah, click the link or you scan the QR code. You should be able to find our link tree and you can find all the details, even the Zoom link. Also, you probably should be able to already have this. And we got some problems for people from some other country. The link tree was actually blocked. Example, like in China. So we just recently we added a linking a landing page for the discount. We put together all the learning certification and the event discount code from our landing page. Just go to kasuga.ai/discount. You can find all the details. So now let me welcome Dodi to join us to talk about his journey to become kubestrong, a part of our club. And he's an expert engineer from a telecom cell. He is one of the largest telco company in Indonesia. He's one of the very first golden kubestrong. He's also one of the very first kubestrong. So for myself, I'm the world first kubestrong, but I didn't do any certification after that. So I'm kind of like a far away to become a golden kubestrong. So very excited. I have Dodi to join us to talk about his journey. I also need to be inspired and to check my interest to become a golden kubestrong. So over to you, Dodi. And you should be able to take the control. Let me see. Yeah, otherwise, I will, move to the next slide. And just a reminder, don't go away before, after Dodi's session, we will have the wheel of the names and we will pick up some of the winners from the list of the participants. We have some awesome giveaways, like we have 4 Kubernetes exam vouchers, each cost 445 US dollars. And we have 3 Code Cloud 1-year Pro subscriptions, which will cost you $456. And we also have Akamai sponsor us cloud credits, $500 for 120 days. And plus we have $99 Akamai exam vouchers. And at the bottom, the one I just added probably a few days ago, we got a cloud native anti-patterns book. It's one of the popular books, especially if you're learning cloud native. It costs about $48. It's a hard paper book. So we will need you to provide us if you are the winner, we will need you to share us your shipping address. We will ship it to you. Okay, I forgot to add one sponsor. Yeah, actually, Pact sponsored us the books. So Code Cloud sponsors 2 exam voucher plus 3 subscriptions. In the second state, they created the WASMage runtime stuff. They sponsor us 2 exam vouchers. Okay, plus Akamai. So let me hand it over to Dodi. Before that, any questions? Since we're now using Zoom, so it's interactive. Feel free to interrupt if you have any questions before we go further. So let me check the chat window. Yeah, maybe someone.
Is my voice clear, Yongkang?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so now, yeah, thank you, Dodi. Over to you.
Okay, great. Thanks, Yongkang. Yeah, good afternoon, all. Yeah, first of all, I would like to thanks to Yongkang, for having me for this session and giving me the opportunity to share my golden kubestrong journey. So I will bring the topic how to be kubestrong in 2025 with me. Okay, next. Yeah, for the agenda, so I would like to share about my profile and about also my company profile and how I upskilling the knowledge to support the Telkomsel cloud transformation, my motivation, how to achieve the golden cube astronaut, and my journey timeline to achieve golden cube astronaut, and my strategy to pass all 14 CNCF certification. And the last session is a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, you can raise your hands. Okay, so I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Dodi Kristianto as an expert engineer IT cloud, and I'm currently working at Telkomsel as the largest telco company in Indonesia. And my experience is more than 20 years in IT and telco industry, specifically in the virtualization and cloud technology. For the virtualization, I completed my last project for the physical to virtual and V2V migration into VMware Stack in 2015, 2016. For the cloud, and I'm supporting the digital transformation at Telkomsel by transforming cloud and modernized application start in 2019 until present. So previously, we did a cloud technology assessment and built a cloud roadmap at Telkomsel. And we did a cloud tender by selecting the best cloud provider based on Telkomsel requirement. And we did also the cloud implementation by migrating digital channel front end and backend application from on-premise data center to the cloud region. And we did also the transformation from analytic application to the microservices application. So besides that, we built also the cloud governance and cloud operating model. This is so important in our organization to secure and make it efficient process for our cloud operation and to improve the operational excellence. And we built also the people capability with several programs by upskilling the knowledge of the employee, like artificial intelligence, cloud computing, microservices, serverless computing, and many more. Okay, next. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I would like to introduce my company. Telkomsel has been 30 years in Indonesia in the telco industry, and since 2018, Telkomsel start to perform digital transformation and transform to from the telco company to the digital telco company by enabling the digital platform and digital services besides the connectivity. Telkomsel has more than 150 more millions customer base in Indonesia and dominating by the prepaid customer. And Telkomsel has more than 1,400 plus petabyte data traffic per month, and there are 269 plus thousand total base transceiver station sites across Indonesia. So there are 90 plus billions internet transaction records per day, and Telkomsel network are accessed by the 132 plus millions devices across Indonesia. So Telkomsel has two major products. The first is cellular connectivity, and the second is fixed mobile convergence, as we know that for the FMC. For the cellular connectivity, Telkomsel has prepaid and postpaid and supported with the 4G and hyper 5G connectivity. And not only that, Telkomsel has also digital services like a Telkomsel Music, games, video streaming, and other diversification product. And the second is for the fixed mobile convergence, FMC, Telkomsel has IndiHome and Telkomsel One. Okay, next. Yeah, aligned with the digital transformation that happened in at Telkomsel since 2018, during the cloud transformation that started in 2021, Telkomsel built the people, process, and technology. Especially for the people, Telkomsel has several programs like training and certification to improve the technical competency, to support the digital channel front end and back end migration from on-premise to the cloud. So I have initiative, yeah, to get the 5 CNCF certification start in the 2022 and to achieve the kubestrong title in 2024. So after that, I continue to chasing up the rest of 9 CNCF certification, and I completed last week, yeah, for the golden kubestrong title. So I already fulfill the Telkomsel skill demands to support the digital and cloud transformation at Telkomsel. Okay, next. Yeah, this is about my motivation, how to achieve the golden kubestrong. It's so tough and so hard, yeah. So there are 4 points based on my experience actually. So the first is related to the skill demands, yeah, in my company. As I mentioned before, Telkomsel start to perform digital transformation and transform from the telco company to the digital telco company. And to support this transformation, Telkomsel must have an agile environment. We know that the cloud computing can solve this to support the fast delivery or fast GTM go-to-market as per Telkomsel business requirement. And the second is about the passion, yeah, my passion, yeah. I think we can learn, it should be all patient if we can have a spirit extra miles learning and also the upgrading the knowledge continuously. And the third is about the investment. We know that upgrading the knowledge is an investment for our future, not only getting the certification, yeah, but if we take the masters from the university like the MBA, Master of Management, Master of Science, and so on, it could be as an investment also, right? And it could also improve our knowledge, skill, and experience. And probably it could also improve our career and salary, hopefully. And the last is about the title remove. As I know, there is CNCF kubestrong policy. Yeah, if there is one or more certification that has been expired, and if we don't want to extend and renew the expired certification, so the CNCF kubestrong will take down our title and our profile from the CNCF kubestrong website. Okay, next. So this is my journey timeline to achieve the golden kubestrong. So I start in 2022 and I completed in the 2025 last week actually. And I first take the exam for the CKAD on November 2022, and I completed the 5 first CNCF certification on June 2024, and I got the kubestrong title, but I got the 2 failed exam for the CKAD and KCSA. And totally I completed for the 20 months with total cost more than 1,100 US dollar. Yeah, and I use redeem point to get the 50% discount for the KCNA and KCSA. So I start my journey for the golden kubestrong when I took the GitOps associate exam on October 2024. And I continue with the CBA backstage exam, Istio Service Mesh, Cilium System Administration, Argo CD Project Associate, and completed with the Prometheus Associate exam on the May 2025. And I got also 2 failed exam for the backstage and the Istio Service Mesh. But I always try until I pass these 2 exam. And I totally completed for the rest of 9 CNCF certification for the 8 months with total cost more than 1,000 US dollar. And I always use kubestrong coupon. After I get the 5 coupons, kubestrong coupon from the Christophe Sautier, and plus redeem point to get the 50% discount. So totally, since I start the beginning until I get the kubestrong until golden kubestrong, it took for 28 months, more than 2 years, and with a total cost more than 2,200 US dollar and 4 times failed. Okay, next. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, these are my strategy to pass all 14 CNCF certification. There are 4 points. The first is regarding the tools to maximize my exam preparation. I use my MacBook Pro M4 to build my home lab. Yeah, and I install Docker desktop with the Kubernetes environment and Docker engine. And I deploy one control plane with the 3 worker nodes. And about the learning source, I usually use YouTube at the initial understanding, yeah, of the its material, like Ryan Slim, Henry Craigs, Himanshu Misra, and many more. I usually use Udemy to practice my hands-on lab exam, yeah, for the CKED and CKA from the Mumsat Menembed, and for CKS from the Campus Camp, and Code also for the Prometheus hands-on CKD CKA Kiverno. So for the Istio service mesh, I use the Tetred as recommendation from my friend. And to have a deep dive learning and to practice more hands-on, I usually use the Kubernetes.io. Istio, it's so powerful, right? Backstage, OpenTelemetry, Kiverno, and so on. So I follow also Yongkang. So he's inspiring people, yeah. And because he is the first astronaut in the world, right? And Sajiva Lakmal, I get inspired from him because after he achieved the Golden Cube astronaut, he shared the experience and share also the recommendation study material. So for the simulator and playground, usually I use also the killer.sh and killer Coda. So the third about the time management, I'm very aware about the how to practice and how to learn before doing the exam and during the exam. For before doing the exam, I usually learn the material for 2 to 4 hours in a day, especially in the weekdays. Yeah, after I working and home, and I always try to learn and what we call, yeah, try to simulate the CKA like CKS and CKAD exam on my laptop, yeah, and it's including the hands-on and reading and 5 hours on the weekend. So, and I always try to memorize the CLA command and also declarative and imperative. So during the exam, please do the easy question first. Yeah, this is my strategy. And after we complete the easy one, so we can move to the medium and the complex one. And just to remind, for the hands-on exam, the duration is about 120 minutes or 2 hours. And for the multiple choice, the duration is about the 90 minutes. And the last one, sorry, back to the previous slide. Yeah, and the last one is the tricky one. Yeah, I usually use the first attempt, yeah, to know the model of format questions of the exam. And if at the first time I failed, so then it could be as a material for the second attempt. As we know that the DCNCF has a policy for one free retake exam. Yeah, next. This is my end of my slide, Yongkang.
Yeah, so any questions, yeah, since it's so we're using Zoom now. If anyone has any questions, feel free to, unmute yourself to ask. I think that's very important. His journey is, very inspiring. And I wasn't planning, to be honest, I wasn't planning to become a golden cubes, Now, after listening to, Dodi, I might slightly change my mind. I will see if I can become a, golden cubes, as well. So, any questions to, Dodi? And if you are not comfortable to ask, you can type in the chat window. We can bring the questions as well. Yeah, there is one question from the chat window. How do you keep consistent with giving so many exams? What's your plan of actions? It's in the chat window. If you want to read the question again, how do you keep consistent with giving so many exams? What's your plan of actions?
Yeah, so I can answer how to make it consistent. So I can answer it's about the spirit, yeah. So and the patient, spirit and patience. So that's why I mentioned before. So it's about the patient, and if we have a patient, so we can do anything with spirit. And I believe that we can complete or we can finish anything if we have spirit and passion. So including also in our works, right, in our office. So please do your passion and complete it uh, for many works. Yeah.
Okay. Does that answer your question? Yeah, feel free to, don't be shy. Feel free to unmute yourself to ask. Okay, there is another question. What is the best practice for taking self notes while studying from a code cloud? Udemy for certification like a CKA, CKAD.
Yeah, especially for CKA, CKAD, and CKA because my first exam is CKAD, and you know, at the first time 2 years back, I was nervous actually because it's already a long time ago when I did the VCAP exam, the VMware exam. This is the hands-on also in 2016, so a long time back, yeah, and when I did the first exam for the hands-on exam for the CKD, so it's failed. Yeah, but I think so we can take a lesson learned. So to learn about the environment, the lab environment, right? To study more hard also, right? And yeah, sometimes we need to take more study material, not only from code, yeah, but including also like yeah, YouTube, right? And also like the what we killer.h8, killer coda, that having the playground. So please do the practice more, and until we can have a high confidence level, and we can try for the second attempt. Yeah.
Thanks, Dodi. Yeah, I think very important. Yeah, forget about taking notes. What we really need is like you need to do a lot of the practice. So most of the commands, the YAML format,
Yeah.
all this,
Yeah.
you should remember as much as you can.
Yeah. I
Otherwise,
tried.
hmm,
Yeah. Yeah, we know that the CNCF exam for the hands-on is open book, right? But I think if we do not memorize every CLI command, yeah, this is my way. Yeah, this is my way. I try to memorize the CLI command and also the some of the YAML code, right? So that's the consequence if we want to take the hands-on exam, right? It's different with the when I took the VCAP DCA exam, VMware DCA exam, yeah, in 2015. There is small command line in the terminal, but the most of the exam is graphical user interface or GUI. But for the CKAD and CKA and CKS, so we need, yeah, in my way, I always try to memorize the CLI command. Yes, it's many, yes, of course, but that's my best effort to we have a limited time, right? Only 2 hours, 120 minutes to complete the exam. Yeah. But I'm
yeah,
different
one
person.
more,
Yeah, different person,
yeah.
different way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that definitely that's very important. Try to memorize as much as you can. That can help you. Otherwise, most of people actually end up run out of time for the exam. So yeah, we probably we can answer one more question. There is another question from the chat. That's from Jignesh. Any helpful tips to handle exam time pressure due to unwanted problems beyond our control arising during exams? I think that's the one we just talked about right now. If you can memorize as much as you can, you should not expect to run out of the time. So most of the time when I was doing the exam, the same. So my first exam is CKA. I didn't memorize all these command like the YAML format. I ended up, I don't have enough time. So because if every question you have to look into the official documentation, copy paste, you will lose time. You will run out of time. So I don't know, Dodi, do you have anything to add to that one?
Yeah, correct. Align with you, Young Kang. Yeah. So actually, what I did is to memorize many comment, right, and the code also. Yeah. So because it's limited time, and if we don't have many code to memorize, so I think the time is not insufficient, yeah, to complete the exam, yeah. But depends on your strategy. But that's why the CNCF exam has one free retake exam, right? And
Yeah.
I was failed also at the first time, right, for the CKAD. And don't forget, not only the hands-on exam, it's so difficult. You can try also for the backstage. It's so difficult, and the STS service mesh. The backstage you need to learning so many time, and also you need to understanding to have the full understanding the concept, the design, and also the TypeScript code, yeah, to pass the backstage exam. So that's challenging. Yeah.
Awesome, Dodi. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, for spending time to helping our community to give us very insightful sharing session that definitely can help a lot of the people on the call. So with that, let me just to run through a little bit more information. As you can see from the screen earlier, Dodi shared he spent quite a lot of money. So I'm on a mission to help the largest community to save money.
Yeah, that
To
is my own money. That is my own
Oh
money,
yes,
not
yes.
support from my company.
Yeah. Did you guys hear? He spent his own money, pocket money. That's like over $2,000. That's a lot of money. So just to give you some resources, yeah, if you go to kesuga.ai, you can find the latest loaning certification and even event deals. So right now, just announced yesterday. So there is a Linux Foundation offering all the bundles, 50% off for Linux, for including kubestrong or the golden kubestrong or some of the upgrade. Most of the bundles are 50% off. Don't miss that opportunity. You scan the QR code, you can find all the details. And I most of the time I recommend our friends do the free exams. So why not AWS, Azure, Akamai, they provided the free exam vouchers. Why not do that one first? And if there is for example from our landing page also link tree, you can find a Google, you can do 50% off, Alibaba 50% off as well. So for Code Cloud, you hear, Code Cloud pretty much the best learning platform for the DevOps for Kubernetes. So we are giving away our community members 37% off. So any plan can be standard, can be pro, can be AI plan. So talking about the event discount, if you guys want to travel to Hong Kong for the second, KubeCon China events in Hong Kong, you can apply for free. So all these information can be found from our link tree. Make sure you subscribe to our link tree. You can get notified if we got any new loaning certification or event discount code. We will share with our community. So with that, thanks to Dodi to help us help our community by sharing his journey. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. If you're
Welcome.
happy, feel free to stay. Otherwise, we will move to the second part, which is part of our, lucky draw. We're going to draw the winners from the list of the participants. Oh, thanks, Dodi. Thank you once again. And so just to give you some idea, here are the swags we are giving away, sponsored by Code Cloud, Second State, Pact, and also Akamai. So we need more donations. So please share the donation link with via LinkedIn or via any other social platform, and you can request the 50% off from our community always. It's more, all of these are donated by our kubestrong. All the kubestrongs, they got 50% off exam vouchers. So so far we got probably 30 people donated to us, so we can help our community member to save 50%. So with that, let me jump to the screen. Let me just show you. These are the list of the people part of tonight's lucky draw. And I don't think everyone is qualified. So I removed some of the names. So right now we got 86. And also very importantly, even after we draw the name, we will also double check to verify if all the entries are valid. If not valid, we will remove you as a winner. So I'm really sorry. I have to remove, quite a few people, yeah, because we found, complete duplicate entries. And now let me copy all the names to the wheel of the names. So before that, let me just quickly walk you through our astronaut club. So we just recently introduced the astronaut map. You can find who are the astronauts from which country. So the first 16, they are both kubestrong and astronaut. So they are listed first. So from 17 onwards, this is about astronaut, our first community created program. So from 17 onwards, they are basically just kubestrong. They need to make a pull request to submit to add to the list. And shortly, we will add another one similar for kubestrong. Okay. So remember, we mentioned earlier the first 16 qualified plus Dodi also qualified. So we have 17 kubestrong club members. But right now, if you click kubestrong, it will take you to our LinkedIn page. So we are about to hit 30,000 followers in just 1 year. And obviously, I also share all the learning certification discount code. And the discount also can be found from our landing page. I just updated last night when I saw the Linux Foundation 50% off. So pretty much you use this discount code, you can save 50% for all the bundles. To make it easy, you just click the photo icon here or click the visit button. It will take you to the direct link. So example, like if you are already a kubestrong, you can upgrade to golden kubestrong. So go this link, you can save 50%. Or if you are CKA, you can upgrade to kubestrong as well. I'm gonna use this one as an example. And if you click this link, it will take you to the Linux Foundation webpage. You can see which each one of these, how much you can save, example. Okay. And let me come back to wheel of the names. We're going to copy all the names from here. And actually, let me just do a quick verification. I copy all the names here, paste here. So these are the names qualified for now, but let me just do a final check if anyone just submitted. Okay, let me just do a verification. Yeah, it looks like there are a few more people submitted. Let me add it to the list. Okay, so now we got, let me add all of these. Copy the name to the wheel of the names. So excited! Let's do the draw the first winner. So I'm going to click to Spain. Yeah, sorry, I turned off my camera because my line worked very good. So the first winner. Awesome! Congratulations, Tapas. let me record here. So Tapas. Yeah, he chose Code Cloud. He is the first winner. So now, to be fair, we remove all of his name. So if you look at the wheel, you can see there are multiple entries from a tapas. Yeah, to be fair, we can do a quick validation to see if he has any duplicate entries. Okay, so I'm going to remove tapas for now. Yeah, just to be fair, let me just verify one of the entries to say if any of these is duplicate. Oh. Yeah, only one find, so that's all good. So let's do the second one. The second winner. Yeah, just remember we have three code cloud. One is gone already. Okay. So second winner, Sudip. Congratulations. Let me actually take a screenshot. Sudip. Let me see. Sudip. Okay, Sudip choose CKA. And the same thing, I just randomly do a verification. So let me say this one. How come there is a two? Where's the other one? Okay, let me just do a filter. Okay, so the thing is, we got one here, plus we got one here, that's completely duplicate. I'm so sorry, I have to remove you as a winner. So looks like it's a completely duplicated entry. Let me just double check. Yes, that's exactly two same entries from this one and this one, both of these. So sorry, I have to remove you. So let's remove all of his entries here. Let's continue the second winner. That's Yasser. Let's do the same thing. Yasser. Let me just confirm the name. Yasser Ahmed Mohammed. So the same thing. Let's just do a verification. Okay, looks like all good. Only one entries. So that's the second winner. So one CK also gone. So let's remove the third winner. Let's say we got one CK gone, one code cloud gone. Oma, congratulations. Yeah, looks like he's a frequent winner. Let's verify Oma. No, do I still feel Oma? Yeah, same thing. Let's do a verification. How come there are so many duplicate? Okay, did I do anything wrong? Well, that's the tough part. Let me just, Omar. Okay, just do his only. Oh, what the filter doesn't work. I don't, I've got no idea. Okay, I got a problem, so I don't know why the filter doesn't work. Let me try differently. So I don't know what's wrong. Did I copy the wrong? Let me copy another one. How many we found? Yeah, it looks like only one. There is no duplicate. And that's all good. The third winner. Yeah, for those of you joining us online, yeah, please help me double check. Yeah, if you guys notice anything is wrong, yeah, please let me know, okay? So third winner, Omar, he got another CKA, so we got two CKA gone. Let me remove him. And now the fourth winner, Dinesh. 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 Let's same thing. Let's do a quick verification. Okay, only one found. So that looks so good. So Dinesh, the fourth winner, that's CK as well. So how many CK already gone? Yeah, we got three already gone, right? Let me see. So we got a one code cloud, three CK already gone. Okay, we got a one more exam voucher. Let me, if I come back here. So we got a four exam vouchers. So we only have one left. Okay. Let's draw the fifth one. Congratulations, Edmond. So Ed Mark, yeah, the same thing. Let's do one of the just. I'm going to choose any one of the links to see. Okay, looks good. Well, let me do another verification. Ed Mark, yes, he did the row post. So that's all good. So he is the fifth winner. Okay, so all CK exam are gone already. Okay, so for the rest, we don't have any CK exams. So all CK is gone. One code cloud is gone. We only have two more code cloud, and plus the rest. So yeah, let me check the time. Yeah, time wise, let me just draw two code cloud, and then the rest of these, depends on Oops. Oh, yeah, actually should be here. So let me come back here. So let's say who the number 6 winner. Congratulations, Ganesh. What did he choose the cloud native pattern books? So which one? That's number 6, right? So yeah, the same thing, just to be fair. Let me just copy this and do a simple verification. Yeah, that's all good. So let's say who are the number 7? Melody, congratulations. So let's say Melody, and we just do pick one of these, do a verify. Yeah, only one found. And so yeah, that's a good number 7. For CKA, actually, we don't have the CKA. So no more CKA. No more CKA. So let's say, yeah, I'm thinking. So because let me draw the rest first. So we don't have the CKA. If no one chooses Akamai, no one chooses Akamai exam or cloud exam vouchers, or no one chooses the cloud pattern books, yeah, basically we can give you one of these. So let's draw another one. So we are about the time. Yeah, we probably spend a few more minutes. Yeah, let me just quickly wrap it up. So Mahmoud, let's see. Yes, the same thing. We don't have the exam vouchers anymore. No more CKI in the number 9. Did I forget to remove him? Oh, that's two separate person. Okay. Yeah, let me just verify this one first. How come there are so many duplicate? Okay. I'm confused. Why? Yeah, let me try again. Okay. That looks good. Yeah, Mamu is all right. So which Mamu? Yeah, that's number 9, right? So how many we have in total? So we got a 2 subscription code cloud as well. Yeah, let me so that's 18 in total. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to draw all of these. I just make sure 2 of the code cloud is gone. Then we are all good. Okay. So let's say what's the number 10? Bola, Bola, congratulations. Bola, Bola Visa. Let me double confirm the name. Yeah, we don't have the CK anymore. Yeah, so yeah, let's see. Yeah, so let's show another one. Oh, I don't know why it comes this name. I don't know what is this one. Okay, so I can't recognize who is this. Yeah, let me remove this. Okay, so it's the next one, number 12. Yeah, Mario, congratulations. Let's see what Mario choose. He chooses CK. Yeah, we don't have the CK. I think that's number 12. So no CK. What we can do is we can give you 50% off if you like. Yeah, you can take 50% off exam vouchers. And for the rest of CK, you choose CK, but we already all CK already gone. We can give you 50% off. Okay. So let me try the next one, 13. That's Rami. Rami CK, yeah, 13. Yeah, we don't have a CK. Yeah, what we can do is we can give you 50% off. Okay, let's which one? That's number 13. Yeah, let's do 14. It's Guardian. Guardian. Oh, CK, yeah, Guardian Roger. Number 14. Yeah, we can, yeah, same thing, either 50% off or the rest of the stuff. Number 14, let's say 15. That's Marty. That's Marty. MHDI Marty. Yeah, you got a subscription. That's all good. Yeah, is that 14 or 15? It's 15 already, right? So that's all good. We have one more Code Cloud subscription. Let's see. Somesh. Somesh. How come I can't find? What happened? Let me see. SAMEH. Okay. SAMEH. CK, the same thing. Number 16, we don't have a CK. We can give you 50% off. Number 17. Abdallah. Let's say Abdallah. CKI. Why is the name? Why the name is showing this? Okay, CKA 17. We don't have, we can offer 50% off. And the last one, That's Sultan Agung. Let's say, um, okay, CK, we don't really have any CK. Okay, number 18. So for yeah, looks like nobody got the Akamai cloud credits or Akamai exam vouchers, and we should have two more books. So for those of you choose CK exam, you didn't get the CK exam, so you can either choose the 50% off exam voucher, or you can choose any one of the Akamai cloud credits or exam voucher. And we still have one subscription, one code cloud subscription. Yeah, instead we draw from all the names, let me just choose from the people, choose the subscription. Okay, now we redraw from the name. But Tapas already won this, so we will remove Tapas from this list. Why the filter doesn't work? Uh, I'm completely confused. Okay, let's say who are the lucky. Still only 9. Not the kind code cloud. Yeah, these two, and the plus this. Okay, we have to draw because that's the most valuable one. So let's just do this draw the and and no, this one only did one, it doesn't work. So how come there are so many problems? Why the filter doesn't work? Yeah, I choose the filter only these two, but why it filter some other names? Sorry, let me just draw the last one. Okay, these are the names. So instead of draw from all of the names, it's the top. Let's just targeting the people who choose Code Cloud. So one of these will be the winner for the Code Cloud subscription. Awesome, congratulations, Ravindu. Ravindu. Is this name match? Yes, Ravindu. We do a check. Okay, all good. So that's the number 19 for Code Cloud. I think all of the prize are gone now. Let me double check all the winners. So we got how many? Why only 16? But anyway, thank you everyone for your time. Yeah, well, it looks like especially the most important one, the 4 exam already got the winner, the 3 code cloud already got the winner, and the rest people, the rest you can either send me email or I will just match. So as I mentioned earlier, for those who choose CKA, but we don't have CKA, we can give either 50% off, or you can choose Akamai exam voucher or cloud credits. So yeah, I think that's all I want to cover for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for helping us spread the word. So let's continue next month. Yeah, I will try. We need your help. Okay, we need your help to help me, help us to find more sponsors. Potentially, we can help more people. So with that, thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. So for the winners, I will send you an email instead of I'm sending you email. If you can drop me an email, that will be much easier. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night, good day. We will have a chat again in the next month. Thank you. Bye. Oh, let me actually check if any
Thank
chat
you.
message.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, everybody.